let's talk my hair goals. So I apologize for not posting last week because I was really feeling under the weather. I believe I may have caught the flu because I had a fever Saturday night. I had a fever Sunday as well throughout the day. So there was no way. I wanted to record, but I couldn't bring myself. I just decided to rest. So I'm sorry if you're waiting for last week's video. I'm sorry about that. I'm still going to be a little bit nasally, but I am feeling much better and can breathe just a little bit better. You know how flu goes. So let's talk about my hair goals. So I haven't made a hair length or hair goals video in so long because I haven't focused so much on my length. I admit from 2021 to about 2022, 2024, I think this was the worst growth I've ever seen in my hair, and I know it was due to a lot of stress and my environment. I couldn't really help with that, and even though I was taking care of my hair somewhat, it's just the internal, the stress and everything was affecting it. And honestly, I didn't realize how much until about last year when I really noticed. So I'm sorry. So this year I am focusing on my hair. I'm focusing on length retention because when I look at my length retention when I last got in my trim in 2023 versus 2024, I know it's 2025. My length retention was kind of non-existent, maybe like 1 inch, I don't know. But that's when I realized like something has been happening and I've been suffering from hair loss due to stress. So this year I started a little bit focusing in the middle of 2024, but this 2025 I really want to keep all the length that I can get. So the one thing that I invested in was having a multivitamin that I will take. So my first try was the Mary Ruth liquid vitamin. It is more on a higher price base, versus the vitamins I get at Walgreens, buy one get one free. Okay, no shame in that. But I realized that the liquid made it so much easier for me to remember to take, so much easier for me to just take it, because I would just take it with my breakfast. It's in the fridge. I open the fridge to get my breakfast. I see it. So for me, I decided to invest in that. I am on my second bottle, and I've got to say so far, I really like. The only drawback I think when I first started using it was getting a few pimples here and there, probably due to a lot of biotin. So just be aware that you might get, for me it wasn't excessive, but I did notice when I was taking it that it did that. It doesn't do that anymore for me. I'm on my second bottle and I am about to buy my third. So that is something that I really wanted to focus on. And I also have extra vitamin D supplement and extra iron supplement. So that was the number one thing that I decided to invest in order to retain as much length as possible. So I colored my hair December 23rd. I remember because I worked the 24th. So I colored my hair December 23rd, 2024. Everything, roots to end. And if you guys can see, you can already see my roots coming in, and I am shocked at the amount of growth that I saw, only because it's been about 2 months. Well, it's about to be about 2 months. So today is February 21st, 20th. So, and it's about to be 2 months. So January 23rd, February 23rd, basically 2 months since I colored. And to see this amount of growth is kind of crazy to me. Now, it might be because of the vitamin, because it's also for hair. And so it might just be how my hair was doing. I don't know. However, I am loving what I am seeing so far. So I straightened my hair to get a trim, to give it a trim. Look, I don't fully know how to do, even though I'm a professional, I'm a licensed cosmetologist. Trimming your own hair is another sport. So I did my best. I'm going to show you pictures and videos, pictures of before the trim and after the trim, because I try not to hack my hair too much, okay? So that was the first thing that I invested in. And then the second thing that I'm going to do to retain as much length retention as possible is do more stretch hairstyle. Right now it's winter time and I don't have a hooded dryer when I wash my hair. So for me, I can't sit under a hooded dryer to dry my hair. So I've been opting to blow dry my hair more often starting January this year. I've been blow drying my hair often after I wash my hair because it's cold. I usually wash it after work because I work very early in the morning or on weekends. It's still cold, there's no time to dry it. So I prefer to just do stretch hairstyle. So the second thing that I am going to do is do more stretch hairstyle. My hair will probably be more in a blown out state versus wash and go defining state. Twist outs, small twists, things like that. Because I because I really kind of want to see the growth, the length retention from just doing that. Okay, so the third thing, now with these two, I'm pretty much set. I only have two things that I'm really focusing on for my length retention. Now the third, the other things I am focusing on is making sure the products that I am using, they're full of moisture, the correct products, and I have enough. So there are a couple times when I ran out, I would just use whatever. But this time I'm being really intentional about what product I use when and what product I use how, and basically what product I use when in regards to my hair needs. So deep conditioning a little bit more. I started doing that a little bit more often, and I would say maybe about every 2 weeks instead of every week. I am returning to washing my hair almost every week. We'll see, but every week, every 2 weeks, no more than that, only because I want to make sure my scalp is clean. A clean scalp equals healthy hair growth. I'm not trying to leave anything 3-4 weeks. I don't know if I'm going to do any type of braids with, extensions this year. I don't think so. I'm going to try to do everything on my own hair and keeping my hair stretched. Now, this style is my favorite style to do whenever I don't have time to do anything. Like I said, I had just straightened my hair and I wasn't going to wash it yet, but whenever I get really sick, as in I get the flu and I have a fever, whenever that passes, I have a strong urge to wash my hair after, and it makes me feel so good. So I did just that on Sunday, and I felt so good. My hair was washing everything, but I didn't have enough energy to do what I wanted to do. So I blow dried my hair and I just put it in these 2 flat twists for the week. And it's just been in a ponytail the whole week. It has just been in a ponytail the whole week. That's pretty much it. So I would love to leave my hair like that forever and do it that's it. But parting in the middle has caused my middle part to always want to be in the middle. So I'm trying to stray away from that middle part, permanent part that it keeps doing. And also so that doesn't become too tender, because I do it so often. So this is my favorite hairstyle to do whenever I don't want to do my hair, I don't feel well, I have no time. That is the easiest. I do it and then leave it for the week. I didn't want to measure. I didn't do any of the side measure. I didn't do any of that because I honestly forgot. So you'll just see the back, and I mean, you'll be able to see if I retain length or not by this time next year. But I kind of forgot to do the whole, the sides and the front to show you guys. So I just have a video of just my back and how my hair looks, and just to compare it to the next year, because my goal is for my hair to touch my waist, and eventually by next December 2026 I want it to kind of touch maybe the top of my butt, maybe my tailbone. That's what I mean, my tailbone. So I really want to see if I can get there. I'm really excited to see if I can get there. So that's pretty much what I'm going to do this year, just mainly focusing on restoring my hair health back to what it was before, stressing and all of that. And I know it takes a little time for recovery, but I'm really focusing on taking my multivitamin, taking my vitamin D, iron, focusing on deep conditioning, low manipulation styles, and keeping my hair mostly stretched. And that's the trifecta. That's pretty much it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in a couple of months, maybe about 6 or so. We'll check on the progress of my hair, where I'm at, and then we'll see next year, at the next 6 months, we'll see how much length we retain this year, not doing too much stuff with our hair. Okay, so thank you for watching. I'll see you in my next video.